Test, test. There we go. All right. Welcome to the OMFL. A little season 80, week 12 action. Saints and Falcons. It was not pretty last time he and I played, so see if we can keep it close. We do have the chat up, so feel free to talk. I'll try to pay attention as much as I can. Oh yeah, be right back. Primetime game. Let's see how this goes. Did not go well for me against the Bengals. Did keep it close, but close is not wins. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Alright, just looking over some notes. Just trying not to get blown out here. But yeah, we'll see how close I can keep it possibly. Again, thanks for tuning into the stream. Free to chat with us if you want.
First open back
do
in
have
1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown
here we go.
New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down.
Face mask? Oh, certainly looked like it indeed. Here comes I'm so glad they updated that. Like, I don't want to see it called a ton, but like, if you're trying to strip me all the time, you should get a face mask from time to time.
Tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Hey, buddy. Huh? Get 1 hour. And then you got things you got to get done. Life doesn't stop because I have a match.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. Following the penalty is Kamara.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Alvin Kamara really settling into the league in his second season. And, of course, he came out of Tennessee, but not a lot of people remember he started at Alabama.
He did, and got caught in that big mix of running backs at Bama. And they like those bigger, thicker runners, those guys who can break down defenses through the middle. Alvin Kamara ended up leaving Alabama, going to a junior college for a while. I believe he went to Hutchinson Junior College before matriculating at Tennessee and finding his way to the NFL, where he is now a star.
They'll run for the first time with
come on, Mark.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4.
I even
now
knew it was coming. I got to make the play there. That's on me. Back-to-back blitzes. Let's see if he goes 3 in a row. We'll have a game tonight with commentary, 9 o'clock East. Green Bay and Minnesota. Should be a good game.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram.
Dang it, Ingram.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down
is.
New
controller, too. Try and get used to it. It just feels so different.
One capitalized, the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been
very his first game back with Thomas. I forgot I got him back. He's been hurt for most of the season. But I have found this really great little rookie that we got from Green Bay. A really good trade for us. He's been spectacular.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They go play action here on first down. That is caught.
He's the guy I was talking about. He's been spectacular. That's another really great grab by him. He's been really good for me. Valdez Scantling. I really expected him to come out in a man defense there. So that one caught me by surprise.
Upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front.
Are you kidding me? Come on, offensive line. We're at home.
The situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara.
Come on, Kamara. Take off. You had it.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty
and
good.
This defense is so good because
that's a win for the
like they don't have to do things that put a defense in a bad spot. I mean, they're able to do things that actually put them in a really good spot and make them really, really tough.
2nd and goal. Breeze now to throw. Stepping up, he's fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons.
Forget the fact I hit the dive button. Come on, man. He slid.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
that sucked,
and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan.
Oh my God! How is that not a fumble?
Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Ryan down around the goal line. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here.
Good catch.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
I bit on the stupid play action.
On 3rd with a gain of 22.
That's just stupid.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense.
Why am I playing so undisciplined?
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Are you kidding me, man?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
That's
this
not
big defensive
good.
lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open
That's
up a crease that they
not
can
good.
run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So that drive began at their own 3. They wind up getting 3 out of it.
And to me, the mentality to begin the drive, that was probably the key to everything. Let's just make sure we take care of the football, give ourselves some room, and maybe punt it away. Instead, it started at the 3, and it ended with 3 points.
On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr.
Ah, hit the hole, man. What am I doing?
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
This is there.
And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win
there you go,
this game
Thomas.
and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
First grab in a long time.
Before they work it across midfield.
That's a good defensive call because they weren't going anywhere.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Come on, man.
He's going to be stopped up at the 47-yard line.
What am I doing?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down.
Good play.
And it's Valdez-Scantling. And all the way
Good play.
inside the 15 before they drop it. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Waiting.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
I made a bad decision.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
a lot more blitzes than I expected to see from them. I just didn't expect to see this many blitzes. Not a lot of people watching. I guess a lot of people driving home.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
Oh, okay.
Again, this is Kamara, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Good play from the safety.
It's
there.
a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense.
Finding
a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there.
A new sound on the kickoff, too. Makes it a little harder to hear.
Right?
I know a lot of people tried to time that up in the past.
But that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Atlanta
including me.
Coming out on the field.
I want to make it sound like I'm
certainly
some
a
saint.
lot of football left to be played. We're not
a
in
lot of
December
us tried
yet,
to time that up.
Right now,
we
where we
hear
stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
This is a little bit like baseball.
I don't understand how the hole's so big.
Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Coleman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I hate every individual that runs a shotgun run. It just feels so cheap. I get it. It's designed to feel that way. It's designed to give you the advantage. I just hate it, man.
They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
A practice squad rookie that I picked up. Didn't know I'd have to use him this week, but it was his first OMFL tackle.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman.
Come on.
It's a gain of 6, moves him
I mean,
to
how
a
many
manageable
tackles
3rd
can
and
he
2
break?
situation.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
That doesn't even make sense, man.
Get up!
On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
They'll run here with Freeman.
Oh, thanks, defensive line, for showing up. I appreciate that.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, smash. I don't know. I just have a gut reaction to shotgun runs. I stay away from them. They're not illegal. They're not cheesy. They're supposed to give the offense an advantage. I have a problem with them. And right now, the problem is I'm getting my teeth knocked out, and I have no answers.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. Here's Ryan to throw.
Hicks, thank you. I'll take that one.
Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys.
Hell yeah, Jameson.
Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive.
And the Falcons' defensive line is playing lights out today, man. They were playing really good. Of course, he's blitzing a lot more than normal. I don't mean like a lot, like he's doing anything wrong. It's just like a lot more than what I've seen on his film. There's the word I'm looking for.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now Breeze throwing on second down. And incomplete.
Come on, man.
Nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We're going to win this game. We've got to catch passes like that.
Really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he comes back.
Hold on to it. Yes.
And he's got it past the 30.
Well, I took a chance on that one.
Dropped. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing on first down is Breeze. It's brought in right side by Ginn. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short.
All right, big play.
Just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Defense is stout.
Kill.
Breeze to throw again. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara.
Man, almost made that block.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. On second down, here's Breeze. And he's going to drop this off to his
Boy, he just totally let him go.
Inside the 15 before
that was shocking.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons.
I didn't expect that. He just let him go. That's not even who I want to go to. I was trying to look at Thomas coming across the middle, or maybe the tight end on like with that like circle route situation, but he just let the fullback go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breeze gives it up to Ingram. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And the Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Well, you know what's coming.
Easy.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Flushed out right.
Oh,
Incomplete. We do have
I'm
a
not.
penalty flag down, however. Let's
I
see
didn't
what
even want to
that's
accept
about.
that.
So it was past the line of
Oh,
scrimmage.
it's
when he
past the
threw it.
line of scrimmage. I thought it was something else.
That's a no-no.
That is not what I wanted to do. I was trying to slide, and I hit the wrong button.
The line before throwing the ball downfield.
Well, that sucked. That didn't work out the way that we hoped. Out. Big play.
The Saints on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Breeze going to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlight
What are you gonna
the
do?
athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know.
What are you going to do?
You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And I lost my running back. I mean, my
a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. He got 29 yards that time. First down now, but that clock rolling. On first down, Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas.
Oh, there you go. Give it to me.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
What a stupid couple mistakes that, yeah. Not smart football. Can't make that other throw.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram.
Oh, come on, Ingram.
It's halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Come on,
He
Ingram.
did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Second and goal from the 1.
21.
He'll get it up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Lutz puts this one through. So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night.
Man. That's a couple big wins for the Falcons there.
Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Lutz now to kick this one away.
That's not good.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that,
because do something different here.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Out left side here to Bryant. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards.
Well, nothing I can do about that one. It's a good read. Good read.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Coleman. A strong broken tackle.
What the mess is with these broken tackles? Am I not allowed to tackle him today?
Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
These broken tackles are just adding up.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup.
Gosh, he could drive a truck through these holes.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
I'm at a loss. My team has never given up rushing lanes like this.
Hey, let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
I mean, he got to pick whatever freaking hole he wanted.
Touchdown on the year.
Run these stupid trap plays.
Onto their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's Breeze to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Unbelievable.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half.
Of course, why would it not be
just not able to get much separation?
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Over.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And Josh Hill has it. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
Taking it about the 16. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Are you kidding me? On conservative tackle, holding the X button for conservative tackle, he runs through 2 people?
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They will run again with Coleman. And able to break one tackle.
This is unbelievable, man.
Down.
It's laughable
Still a couple
now.
yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Completely laughable.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Third and 2, now Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now it's Ginn. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at their own 23. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Well, now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. On first and 10, here's Breeze. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Breeze now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. From midfield, here's Breeze.
Go get it.
Sling this deep downfield. And this is inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Now Breeze. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. Lutz now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And here now come the Falcons. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. No gain on the play there. Second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Ryan. Linebacker DeMario Davis got a hand in to break that one up.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, pick it off.
Going to be incomplete. The defensive rookie of the year, Marshawn Lattimore, there in coverage for New Orleans.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually
up to 45% on when I blitzing me and when I'm coming out in a normal, pro formation, which is, that's something I expected at all. At all.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Ready.
Now Breeze.
Get it.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
I got to get a field goal out of this, at least.
Here's Breeze. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Good job, O-line. Good job.
Gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Good job.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
That's a tight window. His DBs are just so stinking good.
Situation, laddie. Don't compound it with a bad decision as well, and I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing.
Come on, man.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Kamara shedding the tackle. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Oh, these blitzes. God, it seems like 2/3 of his calls.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
The Saints on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Breeze.
There we go.
Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
And wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Yeah, well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart. Remember, he was a junior tennis champion. Beat Andy Roddick, the future U.S. Open champion, back when they were in the juniors. I think that footwork really helps him be the great quarterback he is now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Sorry, let's go check
and
down.
They'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Back now here live in New Orleans.
Here we go.
A very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
I know what's going to happen. What am I doing? What am I doing? I keep painting myself into a corner here.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the counter, here's Kamara.
Get in there.
Can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards.
I thought for sure it was going to be that
goal.
strike there.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Ready. We're waiting.
They'll run here with Ingram. And it's been like this all night long.
Terrible. Terrible.
As they stop
Terrible.
the line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean.
I can't believe I'm going to give it down to the 1 again and not punch it in.
And keep that running game bottled up.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
trying to play man-up football and just hit me in the backfield, man. Hit me in the backfield.
It's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They'll try to run it.
Oh, yes, he got it.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. What's good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Lutz now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman.
Good tackle. Who's that, Davis? Good job, Davis.
That's going to go as a loss of 2.
Thanks, Smash. That one felt good.
Oh, partner.
He almost got me, though.
Memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
Now Ryan on 2nd down.
Ah, I misplayed it. I misplayed it. I overran it. Ah!
They work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25
I was guarding Jones,
yards.
and I overran the play.
Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Ryan. Jones has it. And he is
I thought you weren't supposed to be able to be juked out if you're a user holding the X, and I just got juked out doing that exact same
As long as you
thing.
go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag
Come
route
on,
can
man.
be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the
Guy's
carry.
been running on me like a train downhill, man. Just killing me in the run.
Players, isn't it?
Had no
Tough,
answers.
Hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one. Right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
Get up!
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't done that too much. he's just been running downhill on me, and I just, yeah, I haven't had any answers for it.
Ryan now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. He goes full extension.
Come on.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a
game
you
just
figure you're going to be in each and every year.
What you gonna do?
That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's caught.
He caught
He's
that.
able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards
Great
that
catch.
time on the completion. And now it's 3rd
That
and
play,
goal.
that route should have been gobbled up with that formation, right? Like a cover 6 where I pinch those linebackers and I'm watching for the middle. Like it should gobble up that play and should have left, you know, one of those other ones open. Tough, man.
This is
tough.
3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. To throw is Ryan. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Good drive.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker
15.
on the field.
He'll learn to stop using that strip
When
button
you're
soon.
leading in the 4th quarter, that's not
Maybe.
the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
All right. Time to be smart.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. Running with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Devondre
Why did
Campbell.
my fullback not kick straight out into the hole?
He just darted in once he saw the run develop.
Man.
That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Fullback, man. Come on, you got to help me out.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons Falcons get there for the sack.
It's a big sack, man.
Beasley in there to get him for sack number 9
sack.
now on the year.
A terrible time to give up a sack. Terrible time to give up a sack, man.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to fire one deep up, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute.
Hell yeah, this kid's been awesome for me lately. He's made some big catches this game, man. God, kicking myself about those 10 points I just gave away. This has been
one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Oh, come on.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case,
golly.
They'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. A little bit of tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Yeah, I agree. He's got to hold on. He's got to tuck it away. I mean, he caught it and didn't tuck it away.
2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down
Let's go.
The 15,
Let's go.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Shut up, Dakota. I'm trying to win a ball game here, not play with you, man.
After this.
What do I do here? Like, I don't even... Dakota, just call my plays for me. You know how to do it. Ugh.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this
That's
one down
positive.
at the 10-yard
For what?
line.
1?
So fresh
2?
out of the 2-minute warning.
That's
here's another
better than
taken
nothing, I guess.
1:55 remaining.
I've been wanting to call this play all game. Run 3 times and kick the field goal.
Back to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
Dang
And
it.
he's going to be brought
I was
down
late.
just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I was late.
So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Yeah, I don't run screens in Madden 19 at all. That's a playbook that I need to remove from my entire playbook because they're completely useless.
The Saints on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run. This is Kamara.
Get in there.
And he'll be
Oh, come on.
First down yardage. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
I've done this 3 times today.
There and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This is like the worst situation. Like, this is not where I want to be right now. He's completely dominated me all game right here. Yeah. I know burn the clock, but I got to win a game first. I can't just kick a field goal.
Of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
All right, let's see if this play action works.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal.
0-2, 0-2. Ready. We're waiting.
He'll get it up the middle.
Are you kidding me, man? I haven't had a holding call all game, and you hold now?
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Jeez, man.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal.
Sammy! Stay easy.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Yeah, I'm not going to throw the pick. Not going to do that.
Continues to roll.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football.
Not going to do that.
And ended up on the ground.
Wasn't even going to take that chance. God, what a deep... This defense, this drive has just stood up. I mean, I know I got down deep, but every time I get it inside the 1, he just stands up every time.
Back to throw.
Oh! I thought he had it. Oh my gosh. How's that not a call? I don't understand how that's not a call, man.
Defense, I'm also staying a little loose here in case they want to be really aggressive and fake it.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And nice work on the return.
Well, I almost lost it right there.
Just past the 30-yard line. So a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden
that was
death.
super
First
close.
Team to score wins the game.
I've been terrible at kickoffs all year. I don't know why.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
It's not been good.
For their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They go play action here on first down.
Yes, yes, yes.
Picked off at the 28.
Get in there. Hell yeah.
Score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I'll take it.
Still catching
I'll take it every day, twice on Sundays. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next week.
Within an OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Hell of a game. That was a chess match. He did everything I didn't expect him to do. He had a great game plan, and my team just made plays today for me.
And to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone.
Yeah, he might have broke his control on that one.
But boy, I love to see games finish that way.
That's a hell of a game, man.
So for New Orleans, they move back over.
It just goes to show you when these sliders are good and people can just play and have fun. Like, yeah, it can be a good, fun game. Yeah, that's an instant classic. I haven't had one of those in a long time. A Breeze was 73%. Thank you, sir.
Baltimore Ravens come to town.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you
Ingram
next time right
couldn't
here.
do
It's
nothing,
the
man.
NFL on EA Sports.
Freeman was killing me. Man, look at him. Valdez-Scantling. He has played superb for me. That is a great signing from over from Green Bay. Thomas showed up in his first game back. Yeah, I can't get any pressure with the defense. Hell of a game, man. Hell of a game. This is one of the many mistakes that I had, though. I was trying to slide. Just slide, Nate. Slide. You gave up 2 today. Slide. Oh, they don't have that one? This was a big one here. I mean, this was an easy 3 points minimum. And I just was shadowing Julio the whole time. He just threw it right to me. Oh, this one doesn't work? What? God, he had big catches all game. Like, just big catch after big catch. Oh, there's no replay for the... Ah. Alright, let me go show my user stats, and then we're going to get ready for a game with commentary this afternoon. needed that to stay in the running here. Just sucks. Like, I had a sim loss that I feel like I could have gave him a good game. I let freaking Cincyberg off the hook. It was just too many. Can't keep doing that, man. You got to be super consistent here. Oops, wrong one. All right, fellas. We will see you in the chat in a few minutes.